I got a request to draw up a tutorial to help let go of a painful relationship. And unfortunately, it happens so often when, because of fear, habit, or any other reason, I will not go into details here, but women just can't walk away from relationship that no longer gives energy, but only drains it. And you give everything, your time, your care, your soul, but nothing comes back from the other side. And if you feel like that, if you feel stuck in a relationship that no longer feels like love, more like cycle of pain, control, and emptiness, then this practice is for you. And today I want to guide you through the tutorial of finding the strength to let it go. Actually, I created this tutorial for myself a long time ago, and it helped me to break through. And at that time, I didn't know how to move forward, and I just knew I had to find a way to heal myself. But I should tell you the truth that for a few of my clients, it worked completely differently. They indeed ended a painful relationship, and then they built a completely new one, but with the same person. And it was on a completely different level. So be open to space of possibilities. Trust that the best scenario will unfold for you, because when you are doing your part, the universe already is doing its part in return. So please take a sheet of paper, a marker, pencils, highlighters, whatever you have. For those who are new, I will put the educational video in the description below so that you know what we are doing here. You may also download the free guide for the beginners to have a deeper understanding and a full manual for drawing. But a big recommendation to start from the different tutorials which you may find on the playlist with tutorials, as this one is not for beginners. And let's start. As always, we start with our intention, with our topic. What would be yours for today? You may choose. This might be relationship. This might be freedom. This might be peace. You can even put breakthrough. So whatever resonates with you, and I will give you, as always, 2 minutes to write freely everything that comes to your mind on this topic. It can be words, phrases, anything that comes to you, but please, no judgments. Just release everything what is inside. The less control you input, the better is the result, because you are giving the truth that is hidden inside you. And this work is for you and about you. No one will check it, no one will judge it. So please, just try to open as much as possible. In case some nonsense comes to your mind, please put it here. So once again, here you put the topic. I will not put it with you because it's not my topic. I don't want to ruin my relationship. So once again, relationship or freedom, peace, breakdown, whatever comes to your mind. But anyway, I will probably do this to make it more convenient for you. Well, let's say which resonates for me. Freedom. So we put freedom, and I'll give you, as always, 2 minutes to write all of these words. I set the timer, and once again, it can be anything. You can put here your pain, anything that you feel wrong, what you want, what you desire, what you want to achieve, what might help you, what might be resourceful for you, everything that comes to your mind. So, let's start. I'm just helping you here. And if you're ready, take a look on your words. First, count how many words do you have, because it's really important to have at least 18 to 20 words, because this means that your neural network is activated. In case you don't have, please pause the video and try to add more. I was trying to help you as much as I can here, though I shouldn't. This should be only yours, but still in the beginning it's okay. I hope you already have these 20 words, but in case you don't, please add them. And when you take a look on them, please highlight those which stand out for you, and as this is the raw material for your inner truth. What words, for me, I just was giving you the hints, so you just take a highlighter or marker and just mark the words, the phrases that stand out for you. Maybe they give energy. So just take some time to be with this. You see, even I was not working here with you, but something already resonates. So I already have some ideas, because you see whom I want to become, what I need, and the goal that was what my subconscious has chosen. So please take your time and do what you need. And if you feel your hands shaking or your heart racing, it's completely okay. That means that something important is moving inside, especially take into consideration that we have a pretty complicated topic. So I take another piece of paper. Actually, it's very convenient because you can always take a look here and help with the further work. Now I would ask you to take a marker and just feel the feel of the paper. And I would ask you to find a space in the center of the paper and draw a circle that represents you. I see it here. And now draw another circle that is your partner. Just don't overthink it. Just notice where your hands want to place it. Is it close to you? Or is it far? Are your circles overlapping or maybe drifting apart? What does it mean for you? How do you feel it? If you already have some thoughts about it or insights, you are welcome to pause the video and write them down. And generally, write everything that comes to your mind. It's very important to observe your body, your thoughts, your emotions. It's completely amazing when you already have some images appearing. It's very important to stay aware of that, of what is going on with you, and observe the soul. And now, please, actually I already have huge amount of the body reactions. I'm even surprised, though it's not my topic, but you know, like I have memories and probably they're appearing. So with this, I would ask you to draw a large circle, which is your relationship. Let's put it like this. And also, take a look. How big is it? Is there space for both of you? Is it enough space to breathe, to grow, to feel seen? Or maybe you are too distant, you do not see each other, or you don't even want to be with each other. Like, for example, one circle is here, another is here. So just observe it, feel it, and definitely you will have some observations, so put them on the paper. And now let's add our neurographic lines. You all know what is it. This is the line that never repeats itself along any way of the past, of its way. So it's completely unpredictable. And you just put a few of the lines to make, to give the life of this picture. And you know, you might already feel some tension or pain doing this, and it's completely okay. And just the next step which we are doing is rounding the intersections. It just immediately calms down. So just do it. In case you forgot what is rounding, you can take a look on the separate video on this. But I guess I show it pretty clear how we round the intersections, how we are making them smooth. And you see, I always prepare to go once again on the lines. And I don't know why, but I already feel my nose running and my eyes running. I don't have any really bad sensations in my body, though I should not have, because it's not basically the topic that hurts me. I more show you how to do this, but you see, still I have my memories, I have my situations, which probably appeared a little bit, so it's also possible. You just round everything, make everything smooth. And the more you go along the lines which already exist, the more work you're putting to build the new neural connections and to change the situation, to change your attitude in your head. You know, on this paper I usually never use this marker, so it's a little bit strange, but okay. You see, every paper has its own surface, so it gives different result everywhere. So we already made this picture more alive, and it's time to finally bring the transformation in this. How do we put the transformation? The most transformational element which brings changes, it's triangle. I like triangle. It is very powerful shape, and it always gives incredible and actually very fast result. So I would ask you to put 3 triangles, and each triangle has its own power. You might choose for yourself what it can be. I believe that the best one can be strengths, because now you have strengths to set the boundaries. It can be clarity, like to see things what they really are, or maybe it's courage to start something new. It can be also safety, protection, harmony, freedom, whatever right now comes to your mind. I would like to start actually from the triangle of love to yourself, because it's the first thing that is the most transformational one. When we start loving ourselves, other people start loving us too. So how we treat ourselves, the same way other people treat us. And you see, it's like we change our circle with this new energy of triangle. And I immediately start rounding it. And you notice that I put neurographical line over it, so I make it alive. I make it alive and visible for our brain. So I even put it, so this is love. Then the next one is, in case I want to break through from the relationship, I definitely need courage. You might choose your own, which I recommended you, or whatever comes to your mind. Here I put courage, and also immediately I put neurographic line over it, around the corners. I don't know why, but my nose is running crazy. Maybe, you know, some gestalt is not closed. So courage. And the third one, probably will be clarity, because sometimes we see everything only from our side, and in reality it's not like it is. So I would also like to know the opinion of the other part, what is going on there, what is his truth, let's say it this way. If I'm doing it very fast, you are welcome to pause it. I'm trying to do the same as I would do it with my students. But anyway, if I'm doing it too fast, please pause it. What was it? Clarity. I would not recommend you to add more triangles, because they're already very strong, and even I feel their force right now, though I draw them pretty often. In case you feel headache or any tension in your body, because triangles can bring it, you can make the sharp angles a little bit more rounded, like this, especially this one. But in case you're okay, no need to put anything. And again, we are adding more neurographic lines. We are adding it from the field. These are the lines of change, of transformation. And you see, the more efforts you put to draw them, the more you control the movement, the better it is. Because these lines give changes only in case you truly draw them the way you would not do it. So you remember that it's the line that never repeats itself along any part of its path, and which goes in the direction where we don't expect it to see. And as you draw, you might already have some insights. And in case these insights are connected to the relationship, to the patterns which you have again and again in your relationship, you might consider, why is it so? Why your relationship go the same pattern again and again? And if it is so, of course, I would strongly recommend you to work it out with the specialist, because it might look like you have your internal programs or beliefs, which I usually call limiting beliefs, which you might even have like inherited from your parents. Or it can also go much far away to your ancestors. So some programs, some beliefs which were helping to survive at their age, but now they don't serve anymore. So it's really very desirable to work it through with the expert. I'm also preparing the course or masterclass, I don't know yet, about, it should be a transformational course about changing your limiting beliefs and substituting them for the beliefs that helps you to achieve your goal, to change your life, to make your dreams come true. Because in case we put our efforts and it doesn't work out for a really long time, this means that we need to change something from inside. So I will share more information soon, and I'll put it in the description for the channel of the channel. So if you feel like this topic is what you need, just stay tuned, and it might be exactly what you need right now. And you may add as much lines as you wish, it's up to you. Just feel when it is enough. It should not be few of them, believe me, otherwise this drawing will not work. But just you need to feel that it is enough. Oh, I already have a few insights which I want to write down. And it's indeed some memories and some patterns already appeared, which I would like to work out, because no matter how long ago it happened, sometimes it comes back again. And if you're ready with your rounding, you may start the next step. If you're not, you may pause and finish all this. And I want to start adding the color. So what color I would like to start off? Well, for example, in case I will just share my attitude, you of course have your own, but for example, in case you need more courage, you might use red color. I have two red colors. I like this one, vermilion, and I will start adding it. In case you want wisdom, you might use blue one. In case you need more energy, for example, you might use orange or green or yellow. So it's up to you, whatever you feel. And you know that each time when you're using the colors, they have their own symbol for each topic. So it's not that one color always is the same for everything. So what is this color in this topic for you right now? So that's how I should explain it. Generally, according to the rules, we should use highlighters in Neurographic Art, but I prefer to use pencils. Of course, sometimes I'm using highlighters. Actually, now I will use highlighters. I don't know, I already put red color and it gave me energy, and somehow this doesn't look so sad, so I will put orange color. But you see, for this type of paper, with this surface, highlighters are not that good, and I prefer pencils. And you of course remember the main rule of putting the color we call archetyping, and we need to fill with the same color at least two next shapes, so like 1, 2, at least 2. Oh, actually, I like orange. I will keep going with orange. And when you start putting the colors, your state completely change. And take a look, notice how is it changing, what comes to your mind, what emotions, what feelings, sensations in the body. I feel like my nose stopped running. I feel like I have more energy. I'm more cheerful. Though, telling the truth, this story of course is set, well, generally, as far as I think a relationship, the main part of our life. So all of these impossible relationship, divorces, everything that is connected to unhappy love, for me it's always painful. So now I completely feel the change of my mood. There is no need to put the colors in all of the cells. You should remember that white is also the color, so it's completely okay in case you will leave some of them white. And tell me, what color do you use? Maybe you don't even think, actually it's a very good idea when you don't even think what color to use, and it's just your hand, your subconscious mind is choosing. Yeah, basically I'm taking all of the most all the most bright colors that I have. What do you think about your drawing? Do you like it or no? In case you don't, it's completely okay. It's how your subconscious is treating the situation. Just keep doing it. Try another one. Actually, you always might take a look to your words, as it's a great resource for the words put in here, because you might already put something resourceful that might help you to break through those words and add here. So when, anyway, I believe that you will draw this algorithm not one time, and I strongly recommend you to do this. It's okay to mix the colors, by the way, in case you feel like. I would strongly recommend you to do it by yourself and put here what you feel like. It can be completely different words. Just want to add marker to make those triangles more vivid and visible. And you know, in case you will draw it in the evening, it might give you a huge amount of energy, because each time when you draw triangles, you are just full of energy, full of force, and you can make impossible possible. So that's why, in case that's why it's better not to draw it in the very late evening when you want to go to sleep, because it would be pretty hard. It's like really a lot of energy. If this drawing is too big for you, you can always take half of the paper. Actually, this drawing is a little bit more like demo, because otherwise I would probably, with this format, I would spend at least another half an hour. But as far as just more like the demo for you, and more like tutorial what you can do with yourself, and of course not to overburden you in case you're doing it the first time, because I just remember that the first time it was very hard. It was like, are you joking, an hour of drawing? The first time it was very hard for me. Now I can basically spend hours doing this, and it's the best way to communicate to yourself, to get some ideas. So for me it's extremely resourceful. So what am I doing next? And the next step in our drawing is always adding the field lines. These are the lines of the God universe, some supreme force, supreme power that is much bigger than you, and which is helping you to manage all of these, and which you're ready to accept. Because, for example, like in case you don't want to add those lines, this might be the evidence that you got used to rely only on yourself. But you know that life knows better, and in case you're ready to accept it, it would be great. These lines are very thick, you immediately see them. I just take a look. Yeah, you just immediately see them. Just want to make sure that I can see them from the camera. Of course, when I watch from the camera, it's completely different than in real life, but it's okay. And in case you have these small pieces, it's completely okay to put here black to build in this line, to bring this energy. And generally, immediately when you draw this line, you get huge amount of energy, of support, and internally something changes. And it's up to you. You can add another one. You can add even two. And you see, in my drawing, I see mostly the triangles, which give the focus for the transformation itself. But I don't see these circles. This one of partner is completely disappeared. And I want to add another one. And it's not obligatory to put this fill line over the neurographic line which you have. For example, I can put it like here. So you can make the new way. You can give the new way to this line. Actually, I even prepared all of my pink colors here, because I was thinking that the most appropriate here is to put love to yourself, and I would think that I would love to use pink colors, but you see, it turned out completely different. I just felt like I need something more vivid, like red, like yellow, like orange. I would not put more than 2 fill lines here, because we already have too much of energy here. We have triangles and we have 2 fill lines, and I guess it's more than enough. But you should feel what you think. And the final step is always withdraw the fixation, the figure which represents your decision. This is your decision for your unconscious. It might be triangle, which symbolize the most important force that draws you, or some new shape, whatever you wish. I think for me the best one will be I will choose the new shape, which is, you see, it's like combination of the relationship transformed, like transformed relationship. So it maintains those transformational factors and the relationship. But as I told, it's completely up to you. You should feel that is your drawing. And you see, it's completely okay to just put black marker on these small cells, because the same as the field line, the fixation figure should be very thick, so you should immediately see it, and it should be perfectly built in. If you have very thick marker and you have problems with rounding, I will show you what you can do. You can take the smaller marker and, for example, to build in here this thick line, you can use this thin marker. It becomes pretty easy. You see? But it should be built in very properly so that your eyes see the harmony. It's very important. Here I can make it better. Here. I don't know, I really enjoy the process and I can do it forever. Maybe it's not perfect, but it's what your soul wants to see here. And it's possible that in case you don't like it the first time, you can draw it again and again. And why you don't like it? It's not because it's not beautiful. It's because inner tension is still here and you might need more times to resolve it. And each time you draw it, the better feelings inside you have about relationship, about the topic. And you might have much more insights. So they might come at night, they might come next day. And as always, the next step, the final step, which we always do, is putting words, 20 words, 2 minutes. Once again, you may do it now, you may do it a little bit later, it's up to you, but you should do it and compare how did your state change, what words you have here and what words you have in the very end. How did your state change? And I would appreciate if you share any comments or questions or really some insights that come to you after this drawing. Really let me know, it would be really great for me. I really like to see how Neurographica works, how quickly it works and what results it gives. And of course, as in every coaching practice, you should think what action you are ready to take next. And even small step, everything counts. Maybe it's just setting a new gentle boundaries for yourself, or preparing for the more important conversation. And even small step matters. And if you feel like you need more confidence for this, there is a tutorial on my channel. It is called, I guess, how to feel grounded. And another one is very good for preparing you for the difficult conversation. It was called how to make a difficult conversation easy, I believe. And in extra case, I will put the links to these algorithms, so they might help you to tune in to your changes and to your new self that can manage everything. So once again, thank you so much, and I'm looking for your feedback. How is it going? And of course, subscribe for the channel for the new algorithms, as I believe that this one was actually the first one about love and love relationship. I told it's the most important in our life, so definitely I will make much more. So thank you and stay tuned.